would like just to be honest with you. PayPal can no longer interfere with the case since this is directly filed with their financial institution. What I highly suggest is you really provided the service now, you can file an incident report via and file hopefully against this person from your local government that can also do that to help you get your funds back.
So you're saying that this is an exploit on PayPal that they've charged back on me without any evidence or case or nothing. And there's nothing PayPal can do. There's nothing I can do. I have to go through the government, the police, and all that, which I've already called the police. And they don't offer any real support because you have to actually go to New York City to do a report. They said you can't make a report over the phone. So there's no way to appeal this amount, this because this person is a known scammer. You can search up their name. I see they do this all the time for a full-time living with PayPal. I'm seeing. So why is their account not closed and all that and everything? How have they gotten away with the 1,000? How am I negative and they're not?
The merchant sponsor definitely will be able to know that, and we can definitely investigate the account and proven, then we will no longer allow them to use our service. However, again, the decision has been made not with PayPal but directly by your card issuer.
And that's the exploit with the PayPal. He can just he can just take it back with his.
Interfere with the case if they already filed a dispute directly to their financial institution. But the recent answer is about an incident report via our stations above.
So you're saying all I can do. So yeah, all you're saying I can do about my 1,100 and then plus the $2,500 in equipment that I sent out. So I'm out. So $4,000 I've been scammed, and all I can do is report with which company? IC3.com. Oh yeah, that scam website.
So you can file an incident report so that we can help you with this specific case. You can communicate with this person and do a legal action to help you get the funds you deserve.
I don't even think this is a real organization from what I've seen. Really? Then how come the two trade centers went down 21 years ago or whatever and they didn't stop that if they're so goddamn smart? And then they didn't stop my $4,000 from being stolen either, and nor did PayPal. So your company's obviously doesn't need any more support. It's not a very good company. Thank you. Have a good day. Listen, do not support this company. Do not support the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Do not support this Internet Crime Complaint Center. It's a fake website, and so is PayPal. Check my videos. Check it, how they did it. They sided with somebody because they had to happen to live in New York City, who happens to be a known scammer all over the United States. Originally from Kuwait. That's how he got me to something about Kuwait and all that. He's with that Barack Obama. They took over that United States. I couldn't get to one person that spoke regular English. It was all, and I bet you the Federal Bureau is filled up with the same type of people. Like, why would you call somebody like that? I guarantee it's a hit network. You call these people, they're going to have you killed or something like that once they know your exact details and all that. They're with the criminals. They're the crime network. This is the network right here. I'm on the crime network. All these people do is internet crime reporting. They're going to laugh, they're going to jack off, and they're going to love it. That's the Federal Bureau. We do not support the FBI in Canada. Goodbye. They are without fidelity, without bravery, and without integrity. And with the people, we will uncover the scam that's been going on since the war on drugs. It's the Italian mafia. They came over here. Some of them got busted. Some of them doing FBI. And then you got the Spics from Mexico. Then you got the Africans, and that's who's running. Yeah. All the way to this, we think it's PayPal.com. We think it's this American website, this Canadian. You can even access it via PayPal.ca. Seller protection, buyer protection. I'm a seller. You see, and I didn't receive any protection. There's an exploit to get around the protection, they say. All you have to do is all you had to do is open up a thing with his financial institution. Do you know what that is? Literally, the method was, I guess, how he scammed me, and even PayPal went against me, and all that. All he did after receiving the expensive items, he hid them somewhere or something, or shipped them off somewhere or something, and then he's working with these bad banks and all that. The whole United States is basically bad. So he's working with this bad, okay, and all he has to do is call them and charge back with his Visa. Chargeback fraud. And I tried to call NYPD about his chargeback fraud. So I called down in his local jurisdiction. I have a video. I have all the evidence. Go and check them out. At least do a knock and talk. They won't even take your name down unless you walk into the precinct where they have guns on you. So then your life is in danger as a citizen. They just want to put you in danger and capture you. It doesn't matter who you are, if you actually did a crime or if they want to put a fake one on you. Be careful dialing 911. I know somebody that dialed 911 and they were dead the next day. Okay? I'm not with these. I don't do protests. And I don't do the yelling in the faces. They do. So if you're into it, go outside and get into it. And the U.S. likes to stir the pot a lot. And they like to talk a lot of crap about people, like Como and all that. It's sick. It's not business. It's more sexual than business. See, they trick the kids. When I went to school in Florida, you weren't allowed to have sex in school. It was, they had a rule. It was no public affection. But as soon as you hit 20 years old, it's all about public affection. It's all about the sex. It's nothing about the actual delivery of goods, the actual delivery of services. Nobody that's why everything's gone out of business for COVID-19. It was this big, weird sexual thing. It was either you're getting raped or you're going out of business. Or you're giving it up, or you're going out, you're dead, or millions of people died. And they just did it to me even after that. So watch where you spend your money. It makes a big difference. And I'll be watching where I spend my money now. And it won't be with PayPal. And it won't be with Tesla or Elon Musk. Because that's the guy behind it all. He's that famous guy that's hidden behind PayPal. He has this fake story. He's no longer with. He's really still with PayPal, and they scam their way all the way up to this. It's sort of like a halfway through car company. It isn't a full out car company. It's just sort of a startup still. Because he's scamming people on PayPal, and they're developing each car one by one, and people are spending them, and then they blow you up in the car. They make you autonomously. Yeah, there's all types of shit that's been going on with these cars. That's Elon Musk, the scammer right there. Let's get him smoking dope. He smokes a lot of dope. There he is smoking dope. The same guy you trust with the goddamn money. I know this look because I smoke weed, but I'm not the owner of PayPal. This guy just stole $1,100 from me, and there's nothing I can do about it. And he's going to steal from you too. And some people like to get stolen from it, something sexual. Oh, I got stolen from. Usually the women or some of the guys. Then you get sick of it. You just want to get this Elon Musk the fuck out of the world because he went too far. I think that's what they did with PayPal. They tried to make it its own entity, but then Elon Musk just never got away. Elon Musk never got away from the project. They just don't get it. They try to eliminate people. They're going to say, yeah, that's who we are. We're scammers. And how come this guy's still alive saying it? Because they're not that powerful. You get it? I'm still alive and I'm saying it. They try to hit me. They have, right? For telling the truth about what just happened here. They'll try to kill me. Will they be able to? Probably not, because they're not that strong of a company, is what I'm saying. And what I mean by the power of your dollar. Don't use PayPal much anymore. Don't trust it. Only small transactions. Maybe small buying. Do not spend any big money on PayPal. Do not put any big money trusted in your balance. I heard about that years ago. Back in 2005, they said, do not trust PayPal. It's this European guy, Elon Musk. He's not American. He's not Canadian. He's like a Schindler or something like that. It's only for like $3, $5, $7, $10 and all that. Never put anything like 500, 300, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 50,000, 100,000, million. Never put anything like that on PayPal. No one does. Now I know why some of my investors or my friends were saying, hey, I'm not sending you that money on PayPal. Even my dad said it. I said, just send it on PayPal, Dad. They're real personal at PayPal, the way they do it. You're not their pal. Because I remember one time I was in need of money from my father, like desperate need. As many people are in America. I needed, he was going to send me like $40 or $60 because I needed to move, being homeless. I had to get to my new place. I was in a rut. Everybody goes through a rut sometimes, especially when they're young. And guess what? My dad wouldn't send it because he knew PayPal would have stole or froze the $60 right when we needed it. So why would anybody need PayPal if they're going to do that? And PayPal's going to say, right when we needed it, COVID-19, because you didn't kill it. That was all the people that they tried to kill. They couldn't kill me. I moved out of the United States. They kill a lot of people in the United States. They have less power in Canada. They have a lot of investors in their scam in the United States all the way up, and they kill any opposers after they scam them. But in Canada, we only have PayPal CA. It's not anything as strong as com.com. So that's why I can't get hit by their mafias up here. That's why I moved to Canada. I said their mafias are pretty weak up in Canada. Their mafias are down in Florida, California, and all that. And then New York and all that. Not in Canada, they're not. We are seeing what's going on with this PayPal. And a lot of these other Americans, look at this illegal thing that they're using to move traffic dope throughout the United States. And murders. It's called Cash App. Why won't they let anybody else on it? Because it would make their app vulnerable because they're doing so much crime on the app. If they're doing so much crime, they won't let anybody except the criminals in America have it. So then it keeps their database clean, because if anybody found out all the crime that they're doing on it, it would be an illegal app. So they're just keeping it hidden in the United States because they've gone criminal wild down there. They keep everything secret, and then they go and attack a certain country. Soon their next agenda is going to be like, oh, we're going to war with Canada or something like that. They did it to Afghanistan and all that. I know their strategies. I lived down there for 7 years. So mark my words. Don't use PayPal or else you're going to fund a war against some other country that we know and love. I don't trust the Americans anymore. They didn't do not one thing for me. They stole my 1,000. My friends just stole my dignity. They didn't go the way I wanted to them. They lost our support. Goodbye. Same with PayPal. Go fuck yourselves.